They've added a lot of positional versatility, things they felt they lacked a year ago. Officials tonight, A.J. Desai, Les Jones, Kellen Milner, and we are underway with Central Arkansas from Conway, Arkansas. The Bears who have it first. Wilson swings it into the corner. Trimble the baseline drive, and the follow by Henry Vessar. There's the size.
The cross-court pass that led to the shot, and then the follow-up, the offensive board by Vessar.
That's the Princeton offense. It's high-low. Marable, the 5.
Their stuff, Central Arkansas, they're Princeton with really good pace.
Entry pass, and Wilson with his first 2 points as a Tar Heel with a couple of exclamation points. Flying, the rebound by Vessar. Evans, another guy who can shoot at the lob instead for Caleb Wilson.
Underneath, he is sprinting the head of the field. A really good find with his head up by Evans there. And then just, in that dunker spot, nobody. What a find by Evans. That's a Tar Heel team this year that wants to run.
McCormick lines up the 3. A young man who originally signed.
That guard not dropping down to get in front of Wilson.
The foul was on Kyan Evans, who lays it in at the other end. This is how North Carolina wants to play. Granted,
it's a great get late for Hubert Davis, and he's going to give him a real weapon on the perimeter.
Javion Guy King knocks down the shot. He's back.
To glass here. That size is having an impact.
That's been a hallmark of the great UNC teams. The 3 from Evans, 45%. Hubert Davis said, listen, I view the point guard position holistically. Bogavats down the lane, and he's got his first 2 as a Tar Heel.
And he's a difference maker. He's very good. We mentioned his shooting, but he's very good out of it. There has not been a lot of resistance from the Central Arkansas defense. I mean, that's just a straight line drive, untouched.
Now a turnover. Ahead to Trimble, look out.
I mean, there was no defense, just a straight line drive, but he's a connector.
Guy King for 3. Back iron. Offensive rebound, put back, no. And the second try is there by Chris Mason. He's built like a tight end.
Nice job staying with the play by Mason.
Mason with the block at the other end on Bogavats. This Bears team won 9 games last year, but they did win a conference tournament game for the first time in 3 years. Guy King an open 3, and that's good. That one poked away by Hunter. It comes back to the freshman Dixon. 3 grazing the front rim, and the putback by Bogavats to clean up the miss by Powell. Lost it. Marable missed the bunny.
Got to make layups playing in a game like this.
Powell catch and release, yes. Rebound Dixon. Bogavats lines it up and knocks it down. Trimble drops it off. Now Vessar, the 7-foot Estonian, gets the friendly roll.
It's good poise. Caught it in traffic.
15-0 run for UNC. Zayden High kicks it back out, and the 3 good by Kyan Evans. He's got 9, his second 3. Zayden High back after a 1-year suspension, former top 100 recruit. Mason on the baseline. That's going to play at the Y 20 years from now, too.
Sure is.
Last season was John Schulman's first at the helm. Team plagued by injuries. McCormick with an easy 2.
Really nicely done.
These days, figuring out how to play together. The continuity that used to be a hallmark of great teams, no longer there.
You got a chance to win the league.
Jaden Young of a Virginia Tech transfer.
I think they're looking for that vocal, emotional leader out there in game on the floor.
Evans connects. Can't leave him that wide open.
Kyan Evans, again, this is what he does. He is a shooter. Are they a sponsor? I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know. I'll stay away from it now. A drop off. off down low. And Central Arkansas, the first 2 points.
Certainly the size of North Carolina.
John Shulman calls him our Jalen Brunson. Vessar, that's too easy for the 7-foot. Was to Cameron Hunter. Hunter decided to leave and go to Wisconsin, but Shulman told him, hey, listen, we're a Central Arkansas guy as Wilson.
So did Carolina. I mean, to go on the road, have 19 turnovers and only lose by 2.
How about Zayden High? Zayden High, when he was in high school, watched his height go from 6'1" to 6'10" as Applegate. Moore splits the D and uses the window. Game where Alabama knocked off Clemson. Stevenson had 5 threes, scored 19, and in the Sweet 16 he was on the Bama team that beat North Carolina a couple of years before that. Former ASUN Freshman of the Year. And now listen, the age of the transfer portal now, when guys leave, you start to see some of that a little bit. A guy goes somewhere else, you know what? Wrong choice. Grass wasn't greener, and then they come back to the school where they used to play.
And we know about the portal. What I don't know if people realize is leagues like the Atlantic Center getting killed by the portal.
Vessar with the two-handed slam.
But how about Vessar? How about the night he's had?
Robinson hoists and hits. Good ball movement here by Central Arkansas. Robinson hits the open 3. Robinson misfires. Trimble, nice looking move. Nice feed, high, low, big to big. Wilson to Vessar. Was from Estonia.
Yes, that's right.
Like Vessar.
Good call by you. I did not have a Pauly Shore mention coming up tonight, and that may be Pauly Shore's only good movie.
The outcomes of those games shape narratives around teams and conferences, and then oftentimes teams improve once league play starts.
What a block there.
Shape narratives around teams and conferences, and then oftentimes teams improve once league play starts.
And then what a look ahead, and how about that? Sharing the sugar.
Yeah, he mentioned Lebo taking him to UNC a long time ago for a coach's clinic, and he says, I see Dean Smith and Larry Brown. And Dennis, that's the 3. Couple of baskets here by Isaiah Dennis. The floor. Knocking a shot at the Dean Dome on your way out. Evan Smith will dribble out the clock. North Carolina cruises to a 94-54 win in its season opener. 24 consecutive home opening wins